1979 Supertrain. Billed as the Love Boat, if the boat were a train, at the time of its release, it was the most expensive television show ever made and was also the biggest financial failure in history. With nearly $10 million spent on 3 trains, one a massive-scale full-size version that was just on a soundstage, and it didn't move at all. In fact, the actors in front are what is moving, the train itself is not. For shots with the train in motion, they used models, and they built 2 models. One, a very large-scale train model with a whole lot of track, about 1,000 feet of track that they would move around as needed for different exterior shots. It, of course, crashed and was destroyed early on in production, much to the consternation of the producers. The television show Supertrain only lasted 7 episodes before it was finally canceled. Now, as I said, there were 2 model trains, and this is the smaller of the 2, if you can believe it. It survived production and was sold by NBC to a model train manufacturer who tried to sell it in the 80s. When that failed, it just went into storage, and eventually that company went out of business and it was abandoned in their headquarters until it was purchased by a cabinet maker, who stored it in his barn, until eventually being sold to a man named Ben Thoburn of Coin-Op Warehouse in Hagerstown, Pennsylvania, who kept it and posted about it online, where it went quite viral since it had actually survived. Long thought to have been lost, the smallest version of the Love Boat on rails actually survives to this day, and after posting about it online, it caught the eye of this man, LA-based producer Jack Morrissey, who has worked as a producer on the Twilight Saga films, 2017's Beauty and the Beast, and was a co-producer on Phil Tippett's Mad God. Today's Supertrain resides in his collection in Los Angeles. Props to history.